What's up, guys? It is time for me to start my Naruto Online journey. Now, I have been waiting an extremely long time to actually start an account there. The English version came out July 20th, and that was basically the week I was on Florida on vacation. And I wanted to start on server 1 really badly. I enjoyed playing the Chinese version as well as the German version for a little bit. Never really got too into the game, but I just liked the whole idea of it. Then once July 20th came, I tried to play on my, on the hotel's Wi-Fi, and it was just extremely terrible connection, so I could not do it. And there was just really no point. You have to start at least on the first day of the server. Like, that is highly recommended, because you're gonna fall behind without the new server events. Even if you miss one day, you're gonna miss out on a lot of stamina, and potentially it's gonna hurt you in the long run. But I have to say a few things. Is I am not obviously a Naruto Online expert. I just started the account. This is server 59 Conan, which came out 2 days ago. So I am bringing you the video of the first day, pretty much late. So for those of you who wanted to play with me, I'm sorry, but it's just I only told people in my Discord chat, and I did mention it in my Bleach videos. So if you didn't get a chance to watch those, you're not going to play with me, unless you want to start late, of course. When you're watching this, is going to basically be the third day of the server, and what I'm doing is uploading the first day today. And then on Thursday, you're going to see the second day. And then I'm pretty much going to just do like a daily type of thing until I just hit a wall, a wall to the point where I stop leveling or just less interesting stuff happens, blah, blah, blah. But I have progressed a long way. So I was pretty much playing through the game, not really expecting too much, not knowing too much. Just pretty much, you start off with the basic Team 7, you get all of them for free, and then you mess around with your formation. Now, I have honestly messed around with my formation quite a lot in the past 2 days already that I've been playing. And I must say that, I don't know, Gaara is supposedly like a beast, especially when he becomes a 4-star. But I just did not enjoy the team I had around him. There was a time I tried out the Tamari, Konkuro, and Gaara team. Just was not working with me. I don't know, I had some problem comboing even though I messed around with the skills and the talents for the Fire Main. It just didn't work out for me. So I went back to the QB team, or Team 7, with the QB Naruto. I ended up getting Jonin Medal, and I must say it helps out a lot. So if you want to actually commit yourself to playing Naruto Online and really want to start an account there, definitely get the Jonin Medal. If not for the QB Naruto, then do it just for the extra XP you're getting, stamina. There's a lot of good benefits to it. Plus you can do bounties just by completing all, kind of like how Shinigami Agent and Bleach has it. But honestly, I must say that Naruto Online amazes me. It is the pinnacle of browser gaming. Now, ASUS Games actually cares about the players, so they actually respond to the forums quite often. They actually pay attention to feedbacks. They try not to have any bugs, all these kind of things. Another thing is they also pretty much try to bring out updates, new content. And as far as I know, the cap in China is level 100. It is going to take you a very long time to achieve that. Now, this game is very slow paced, so for those of you playing Bleach Online or any of the Naruto games, you have to realize that this game is very slow paced, and you don't go into crazy battle power amounts here either. You pretty much stay at very low numbers, and everything counts. You also have Spirit Stones or Jades. They're pretty much called Magatamas, and they pretty much level up differently than those games. So it's pretty much, I would like to say it's kind of like a dumbed down version compared to the hardcore pay to win games we're playing. This game is not entirely pay to win. You don't have to spend money to have a good time. It actually has like a League of Angels aspect to it, where VIP zeros can become very strong players. They can even beat people who spend money. So you can do a lot without even spending much money. I was pretty much only going for the Jonin Medal, didn't go for anything else, and the XP helps out a lot. And I did start my own group. I just figured you might as well make your own group, and it's quite surprisingly we got a lot of people from the Discord chat, a lot of people that know me, a lot of people that just talk in the server. So slowly gonna work on that. And a lot has went through the Naruto Online account. So the first time I was playing on, I think it was, I can't remember what day I started. Was it Sunday? I think it was either Sunday or Saturday. I can't remember which. I think it was Sunday actually. I can't remember. Whatever. Whenever Server 59 came out, on that day I played for a few hours, like 2 hours. Got to level 21 and I just hit a wall. Honestly, I don't know what happened to me, but I could not find my inventory. I was like looking like, where the hell is my inventory? And then eventually when I came back to the game later, after pretty much Bleach reset, I checked my character and I noticed my stamina potions was there. So I continued after stopping and playing. Pretty much went from 21 to around 28 before I went to bed. I could have probably went pushed it. Probably could have even gotten 29, 30. But, you know, I was just saving the stamina potions and I didn't want to kind of burn myself out the first day. So, messing around with the formation. Honestly, Arena is a pain. And the first time I do Arena, I messed up completely. I did not even notice. I selected Sasuke, or at least I was thinking of Sasuke, and I put Kiba in there for some reason. And, I mean, I still managed to win the match, though. It was kind of hilarious. I mean, the guy had freaking Kakashi, though. Like, freaking Kakashi is just OP. Funny thing is, though, the server I'm on is being dominated by Earth mains. And a lot of people give them their shit, you know. Not a lot of people like Earth mains. They become beasts later on when they actually get their skills, like 55, 70. They have some really good... But that's basically the good thing about Naruto Online. So, let me go back to saying how it's not an entirely pay-to-win game. So, it's one of those games that rely on summons, so you need to have luck, which I don't, so I'm screwed. But basically, you can spend seal scrolls and just pull ninjas. Then you basically have to work around those ninjas to make combos. And combos are effectively... they basically work together based on passives or, you know, effects that the ninjas do. So you have to basically follow for combos that work with low floats, high floats, different kinds of combos and different ways of interacting. And honestly, it's really interesting to how the combat system works. I really like it. It definitely actually gives you something to think about. It basically means, like, it's not like those typical games where you actually have to be the first one to skill. You can win multiple ways. It's actually, the meta is going to always be changing. It's not going to stick to supports or whatever, you know. There's really no such thing as supports or anything in this game. You just have a ninja, and each of them have their own unique traits. Some of them are defensive focused, like Gaara and Hinata. So, you know, they're kind of like vanguards, but then again, there's just no position spot, so you can put them wherever you want, make any formation you want. There's just a lot of stuff involved, so it makes the game a lot more enjoyable. It's a lot more customizable, and it's pretty much a fully licensed game. So that eliminates the fear of you playing a game, spending money on it, and then it closes the next day. So that really eliminates from the fear. And you have to always make sure that you keep your equipment strengthened up. Make sure you have your Magatama set in there. Make sure you also have... Trying to think of a lot of stuff. Like, I'm not the expert Naruto player yet. I still have a lot to learn. But I would say I'm doing pretty decent, at least for the first few days. I improved a lot on the second day, because the first day, I admit, I made a lot of problems. I was kind of like really slow when it came to learning the game and just experiencing all these kind of things. But Arena is honestly like really boring. Everyone gets scaled down to level 100, or scaled up rather. And I would say it is kind of like a fair fight, but it really isn't, because the Magatamas can impact that, as well as the kind of ninjas that you're fighting against. So even though you're both level 100, there's just still disadvantages to it that doesn't make it a completely fair fight. But bounties and daily mission is pretty much the best way to level up. You can also sweep instances, but you get very little XP. And this was pretty much where I just ended up hitting the wall at level 21, started checking out the rankings, and I was just not doing good for the first day. I just really wasn't. And then pretty much later on, I come back, you know, start level 21, get up my way to 28 or whatever did I leave off. And there's just a lot of events. So that's also the plus side. You have a lot of things to do. You have ninja exams. It really has that League of Angels feel to me, because you have experience instances. You have these kind of hero trials, all this kind of stuff to do. Then you also have the Abyss, which is really similar to the ninja exam here, where you just keep doing it every day. You get Magatamas and other rewards for free. And then you reset it the next day. You continue. You keep trying to go as high as you can every day. But yeah, it's very, very enjoyable. It's a really enjoyable game. Like, I'm not the type of person to really like Naruto, but just because it's a fully licensed game, you can have all the ninjas. It's well worked out, very nice animations, very nice functions. I just think that the game is honestly the pinnacle of a browser game. I just think that, in my opinion, I just think for a browser game, it's perfect. Like, the animations, the graphics are really well done. Interfaces are nice. It has pretty much like a Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm kind of feel when it comes to certain ninjas when they're scaling. The combo system is going to make some really nice teams, especially as you level up. But for those of you who still want to start Naruto Online, there's like some advice I want to give you. And that's basically just do not spend your seal scrolls for the first multis you do. Wait till you hit level 50 and then spend all your seal scrolls. Because all the characters that you can pull now, most of them are farmable. There's really not that many that you can go for. Like Orochimaru is probably one of the good ones you can get right now. So I would highly recommend you save all your seal scrolls for the 50. You never know, you might get that Tendo Pain or Hashirama, and that's also like one of the problems with games like these, is that they're still gonna have a pay to win aspect. They need to make money somehow. They need to run their own game. So the pay to win aspect is that you can always buy ingots, and you can also get your Jonin medals. You can get fragments. There's certain events where you could get ninjas from. Like they have the Lucky Star event where you could get Iruka as well as the Playboy Sasuke. And then you can also buy ingots or spend ingots towards Magatamas as well as seal scrolls. Now, I'm pretty much holding off the first week because I found out from Aristius that the second week you're going to basically have a spending event, and you pretty much get like rebates or you get extra items for spending a certain amount. So I will plan on spending the next week of server events. Not sure if I'll be going for Magatamas or what will be happening. Probably will though, or I might just stack up on some seal scrolls. I really do plan on doing summons at level 50. Really want to get the Hashirama. Wouldn't mind getting a Tendo Pain. And then pretty much the next summons are going to be level 70, where I'm not sure which characters they are, but I think it's like Sage Mode. Just tons of Sage Mode characters like Sage Mode Naruto and all these other cool characters. So yeah, I mean, since it's a fully licensed game, they're going to have everything from Naruto here, from Naruto all the way to Shippuden, and I really can't wait. I mean, I don't know if they're going to ever expand the cap, what's going to happen if it actually is level 100, but there's a lot of good changes they could make to the game. And it is really on the slow side though. It's a really slow paced game, but you're meant to enjoy it. You're not really meant to rush through it. Now, there are different events throughout the entire day. Lots of events you can do, and there's pretty much 2 different times. Some of them are pretty much like your standard that you have to do. And on a new server though, you won't really be able to do most of the events in the first few days. Especially on the first day, you might not even be able to do events, because on the first day, the highest you could usually get is 29. You could really push it to 30 if you were to spend some ingots or somehow get some more stamina potions. But usually you're going to be level 29 the first day, so you're going to miss out on most events anyway. But the second day, that's pretty much when it starts. You can get to around like level 33, 34. I've seen the people on my server made it to like 37, 38. Ridiculous players though. Like the rank 1 is just a beast. Gundam has like, he's the rank 1 on my server. He's a fucking Earth main. He has a Iruka, Neji, Kyubi Naruto. Oh no, he changed his name. It's a Iruka, Sakura, Kyubi team. That pretty much, I do the same thing now. I changed it to that just because I got Iruka on the second day. And honestly, it works well. Iruka is really good. He buffs attack, he buffs shield, he gives shields to Konoha ninjas. I think he's just freaking amazing. So I'm going to stick with that team for a while. I really don't plan on changing it to 50. But there is just a lot of nice things about this game. It's really calm to play. It's really peaceful. Tons of competition though. There really is. So it's just one of those games where you have to tough it out. And I'm pretty much learning it at first hand because I never took the game seriously since it wasn't in English. But now that we have the English version, I'm going to try my best, see what I can do. Pretty much playing it for fun. I'm not really doing it to stress out or just, drop a lot of money in on like Bleach Online or the other Naruto games. But it's all in good fun, and that's really all that matters. But the second day of servers is going to be a lot better. This is just kind of gameplay to show off and see what I was doing. I don't know. Honestly though, there was a lot of things I was just learning on the first time I was doing it. Looking through the events, I was like, damn, there are so many events. But the Jonin medal bonuses are really amazing. I mean, people apparently say that it's shameful to get the Jonin medal, but I mean, they're just hating because you get a lot of good bonuses. You level up way faster than everybody else, and that's pretty much all that matters when it comes to this game. But the second day, we actually managed to do the Ninetails event. I forgot which event we were trying to do. It's pretty much like the Guild War of Naruto Online, but not enough people signed up, so we weren't able to do it. And there's also, like, they basically have, like, daily events, or I would say, like, daily bonuses, I guess, in Naruto Online, where a certain day you can get double XP from Bounties, or you can get double the XP from Sweep. There's kind of some kind of stuff that you should really save for them. So I'm pretty much going to try to save as many stamina potions for Monday, and then I'm going to do a ton of sweeps, because I want to get everybody's gear upgraded. I want to also get more awakenings done. But there's just really no point blowing stamina unless you're going to be leveling from that. So, tons of ways to raise battle power. I'm really not sure if I'll be doing much informational videos about the game. I still have to learn it. Still have to learn it. Pretty much have to see if I can climb up in ranks. Obviously, I didn't start this game expecting to take over rank 1 because a lot of people are obviously going to start on earlier servers and then come to a later server for an advantage. But, you know, what can you do? You have to learn the game somehow. So I'm just going to stick with it. I mean, server 59 Conan. Conan is bait anyway. That's just all you need to know. The video was originally extremely long. I think I recorded about 3 hours of footage, and it was, I think, about, what was it, like 80 gigabytes worth of files. So it was a lot of work. I had to cut out so many parts, kind of just show off all the aspects that I could at least until I got bored and I just left the last few minutes, like the last 10 minutes of the clip, because it was just extremely long playing through it. There's also some things about the downloadable client where you can't see like the Facebook stuff unless you actually go on the browser game, and you could get some good stuff from sharing to Facebook, so make sure of that. Make sure you scroll to the bottom though when you're looking at the community events, because you can only share 3 times to your wall, and you also have the ability of basically getting stamina potions from that. So it's really key to stack up on your stamina, raise your battle power, straighten your characters, put in Magatamas. Basically have a formation that has good combos. You don't want to use a formation that can't at least reach a 10 combo, because it's going to really hurt you in the end, unless you have extremely overpowered ninjas and you can get a combo at least like 8 to 10, you know, somewhere around there, then I guess so. But looking at bounty missions, you pretty much only want to do S ranks and A ranks. So at the time I was doing this, I didn't know that I could complete all, and when I was completing them after I was told, I just didn't even know like what the hell I was getting. And after a while, I finally realized that that was XP that was going to you. So pretty much the fastest way to level up is to do your quests, to do your daily missions, and make sure you do all 10 bounties each day. Now, instead of having XP scrolls for ninjas, basically give them food, and don't worry, you're never going to run out of that. I mean, they give you so many ninjas in this game, you basically expect it. And Wishing Tree is I don't even know what it gives. It gives you like coupons and coins, and don't forget to also go to Ninja Task Room. Send people on mission because it gives you extra coins. It's actually really expensive though as far as the coins go in this game. You have to pretty much keep a maximum donation. This was when I actually realized, when I oh man, I was like wondering where the inventory was. I was stressing out for the longest, and I actually found it, and it just pretty much continued my journey through the game. But I was just wondering like where the hell was that? So the rank 1 on the server though, he has all level 4 or 5 Magatamas on his characters. Pretty much everything is maxed out to the brim. And I pretty much have to say that he spent a lot of money into the game. You can get level 4 Magatama packs from the Lucky Star event, and it should probably even out as if you were buying it from the shop. But if I were to spend gold, or ingots I should say, I would wait to the second week of server events, just because you actually get stuff for spending certain amounts. But overall, I would stick with the Team 7 combo, unless you get really lucky from your pull. I mean, I see people pull Zabuzas and Kakashis, and then there's me pulling a Kiba. My friend pulled a Choji, even a Shino, so it really depends on your luck. I mean, I don't really have that, so I can't hope for much. And on average, though, to pull a Hashirama or a Tendo Pain at level 50, it's pretty much $1,000. So that's the only thing that worries me, is that like that Gogeta banner just gives me nightmares for Dokkan. So if I have to spend any money for summons, I pretty much expect the worst. And ranked battle is pretty much the real arena. The actual arena is just like a tournament within your server. And you know, at first I didn't want to start donating because I really wanted to fortify all my gear, but since it was the rice field day where you actually get coins, I was pretty much able to go ahead and just donate 300,000 as well as strengthen my gear. Second day though, it just got even more expensive to strengthen, so I just pretty much focus on donations and then get some gears leveled up. But there's no way I can climb up to like the top 10 of the server. They are just ridiculously strong. Maybe over time, maybe something comes my way, I get really lucky. Or maybe I just, top up and get ingots, get Bagatamas and all that, because the battle power difference isn't that big in numbers, but it's just, you'll just understand how far off you are in battle power. Like, The rank 1 on the server has around 5,000 battle power, and then I have like 3,000 something. And it feels like there's like a couple million battle power difference just because of how strong he is. He was doing so much damage during the Ninetails event, it was ridiculous. Like, it was ridiculous. And there's just a lot of stuff to learn about the game, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm not too attached to Naruto games, but this actually brings it out for me. So for those of you who enjoy this game, and I kind of wish I could have made a video the day I was starting on Naruto Online, but I honestly didn't think I was going to start. I thought I was just going to, play through it, see if I like it, start at a later date, but, I just kind of stuck with it. I found it fun. So, I'm just going to have to ride it out. Pretty much I chose the fire main just because, I don't know, I like fire. And I just really hate that. I just hate that fake Kakashi freaking lightning main. Like, that freaking fake Kakashi is just so annoying, so overpowered. Everybody chooses that main. I really hope they nerf that shit because it's just getting annoying to fight against it. And I'm just really surprised that the Earth mains are dominating the server. That's what really surprises me. So, there's a lot of strong fire users, so I'm going to have my work cut out for me if I'm trying to go for the top. But otherwise, I feel like I'm doing good, at least for my pace of the game. Didn't really get too stuck on any story modes this time I was playing. And I think I'm doing pretty good as long as I can have ninja exams be, I can complete it up to a higher level than what I am. And there's still more to come. There's a lot more to come. But I will be wrapping up this video shortly. Pretty much going to be leaving this video out today. And then I'll have my day 2 of Naruto Online tomorrow. Eventually it's going to run out though. I don't plan on doing like a Naruto Online video every day. It's just to kind of show off the start of the game and how it's going on for me. And just give you guys some information. As well as get some tips because I'm really looking forward to playing the game. I would love to know like some shortcuts to things or just some kind of hidden secrets or whatever, just to get myself stronger. But I'm just pretty much playing at my pace and just asking my friends along the way as well as trying to do some smart common sense so I don't mess up the account. But overall, I really enjoyed the game. And since I pretty much stopped playing my Brazil account, it just gives me a lot more time so I could actually replace that with my Naruto Online account. And the events aren't too bad because you can do them in the morning or the afternoon, pretty much similar times to all the other games. So it's all in good fun. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will be seeing tomorrow with part 2.